All right, everyone. Welcome to our weekend crypto recap. To those who are just watching for the first time or are not yet familiar with what we do, uh, we go over BTCD as well as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other alts. No, then we take a look at yung overall sentiment or bias of that certain pair for the week para makapagplano tayo ng mabuti at mapaghandaan natin kung ano mga pwede natin gawin if and when certain scenarios come to fruition. Okay? So, let's start, no? As always, we'll start with BTCD. So, BTCD, we formed some sort of double bottom here. Let me just grab my brush tool. So, some sort of double bottom around this area here. And we're starting to move up. So let's see if in the coming days or weeks, mabasag natin tong 43.5 and then possibly move higher from there back to 45.7. Okay? As we've discussed before, BTCD can somewhat be a kind of sort of crystal ball for Bitcoin. So, kung mapapansin nyo, dito nag-carve out tayo ng bottom and we started pushing up, di ba? Maaga pa lang, around this candle here. So, September 13, no? But yung sa Bitcoin, it actually started moving up nung September 14, 15 na. So, parang nauna ng konti yung BTCD here. We'll discuss Bitcoin more in a bit. So, that's just something to be aware of. And the other thing is, para masabi natin na baka may reversal na ang BTCD, at least here sa daily time frame, which is the time frame that I normally use for crypto kasi yung mga lower time frames niya okay for mga scalping, trading, and what have you, but mostly for Bitcoin, I hold for longer periods of time. Okay, so what I want to see here is we break above here, 43.5 at minimum. Maybe hold a bit. It will probably pull back here. I want to see it form some type of higher low, push higher, break. Then we can try to see kung may chance makapasok sa next na higher low or on a possible breakout sa next na higher high. Okay? As we move higher towards 45.7 or if we break out from there, even 49.24, no? So, yun yung sa BTCD. Now, let's look at Bitcoin. So, again, we are using Binance charts because I know a lot of you use Binance as your broker. So, just so na makapaghanap tayo na may magandang standard and pare-pareho tayong tinitingnan ng mga charts, we'll be using Binance para mas madali. Okay? Bitcoin, what happened was, so we were moving up, then we fell, we break beneath itong support na to, no? We try to push higher and ngayon para nag-hold tayo kung nasaan to. 'Di ba? Ito yung support niya. Yan yung nag-turn resistance here. We broke above it. Now it's acting as support. But price is still undecided kung ano nga ba talaga gusto niya mangyari. 'Di ba? From here, it could push higher. But remember, meron pa tayong resistance around 50. Okay, 50,600 or so. Okay, so it could push higher from here. Mauntog dyan, mag-iisip ulit siya. Or it could just push. Hindi natin alam, no? But what we do know is if we're bullish ng Bitcoin, what we don't want to see is for it to break below itong 43,000 na area. Diba? Parang babasagan niya itong mga lows na to, no? Break below that area, try to retest it from below, ay mag-hold, tas tutuloy. Yun yung ayaw natin makita. Kasi kapag ganon, baka ang mangyari is mabalikan tong liquidity na nag-form dito. That's a triple bottom right here, no? So, baka mabalikan yung area na yan, ma-retest ulit, tas hindi natin alam kung ano mangyayari. Assuming mabuo tong scenario na to. So, again, if we're bullish, we don't want to see this happen. We want to see it start pushing upwards. Right now, I'm kind of neutral, personally, on Bitcoin. Kasi, yun nga, yung price mismo, hindi pa siya desidido eh. Essentially, isang malaking range lang to eh. Nataon lang na nagamit tong level natin. Diba? It's a good level. Obviously, it's acting as resistance and now it's acting as support. But, mahirap timingan pa yung entry from here if only because yung pwede niyang angatan is may resistance pa na nandito. Okay? So, that's for Bitcoin, no? If you are looking for pullbacks to re-enter or again, it's harder to assess kapag ganito yung itsura kasi a pullback could lead to a deeper retracement pa. Diba? Pagka ganong situation, sabihin natin nag-deeper retracement pa, let's say na mabuo na, ito na yung high mo, low, ito yung lower high, baka magganon eh. Diba? In the bigger picture, we don't know. Diba? All we know is right now, based on this, I do think na it's more bullish than bearish in the sense that it might reach for tong 50,600 na area. But regardless, we need to be wary of the other possible scenarios playing out. Okay? Next is Ethereum. So Ethereum, medyo similar yung galaw niya sa Bitcoin, no? Yung big picture na sinabi natin kanina na possible na same lang, 'di ba? Low, lower high, baka mag-lower low. Possible na same lang siya, 'di ba? But yung kahit na yung short term na galaw niya medyo similar, nagkaroon ng high dito, ito yung nag-act as resistance, 'di ba? So resist dito, broke above, ganon, naghahanap tayo ng support din dito. Diba? In this case, nag-dip ng konti, price is right there, but again, everything is an area. You can't force it na kailangan saktong-sakto sa presyong to. Diba? Tayo yung tagilid, tayo yung talo. Alright, so yan yung tinitingnan natin for Ethereum. Similar to Bitcoin, what I don't want to see is for price to break below this if you're bullish. If we break below 2.8, retest from underneath, hindi kinaya, then we go lower, then we might retest yung 2.4, and similar again to Bitcoin na baka ma-revisit tong mga lows na to, baka mag-probe tayo ng liquidity from those lows, and if so, we don't know what's gonna happen. If we break that ng malakas, then baka tuloy-tuloy yung pababa niya, pababa ng mga 1,200 ulit or something. Maybe lang naman. Again, I doubt that happens, but it's best to be prepared. Okay? Kapag bullish, ganun din, you do want to see it break above this, diba? But even then, may resistance ka pa dito eh. So you might as well just wait for a clean break kung ganon. Targeting the previous highs of 4.6. Pag ganon, I feel like that will be looking quite bullish na. Diba? By then, dito, if kung gusto nyo sumugal, pwede naman. Breakout, pull back, try to see for an entry, see if it holds, see if this breaks, and so on, no? Nasa sa inyo, nasa style nyo. But, right now, similar to Bitcoin nga, medyo neutral ako sa Ethereum. There's a part of me that thinks na kaya pa itong makuha ng mas mababa konti, and then there's the other part of me na feels na baka tumuloy na, mahirap talaga sabihin. We'll see what happens. Usually kapag ganon, medyo 50-50 ka, nag-aalangan ka, then it's best to wait for confirmation or magkaroon ng pagbabago sa chart before you make a decision para lang mas klaro yung utak mo. Kasi ngayon, paano magiging klaro yung utak mo wala ring clarity yung chart mismo, 'di ba? So again, I'm more bullish than bearish, but I want to see more clarity dito sa Ethereum. Paalala lang ulit guys, this is a good time to remind you na none of what you watch or hear here should be construed as financial or investment advice. This is all purely for educational purposes only. If gusto nyong tumaya, that's your money, your risk, okay? Wala po tayong sasihan dito. Also, if you like what we're doing dito with crypto videos, please do give this video a like and consider subscribing to my channel. Every little bit helps, and it's one of the ways that I'm able to gauge if what I do is helpful to you. And kung nagugustuhan nyo tong mga crypto na content, please feel free to let me know in the comment section kung gusto nyo bang dagdagan natin. Maybe we can do this twice or thrice a week moving forward. Okay? That's totally up to you, no? Ako naman po ay sumusunod lang kung ano yung maitutulong ko sa inyo, ano yung mas quality na mabibigay ko sa inyo na content. Okay? And also guys, I do apologize for the noise. As I said before, may construction kasi dito sa may malapit sa amin and there's really not much I can do about it. Hindi naman ako makapag-record ng alas 12, alauna ng gabi dahil hindi na tayo up to date. Alright? So let's move on to BNB, no? So BNB, so that's Binance Coin sa mga di pa nakakaalam. BNB, similar din yung movement natin except ito, mas meron tayong clarity ng konti. Bakit mas merong clarity? So here, diba, ganon din. We were moving up, higher high, higher lows. Then we move down. Diba, dito, we try to push up. Ganito. So essentially, we did break 'Diba? Dito, itong structure na to. So, we were in this range sa baba. We broke above it. We came back into that range. So, pagka ganon, iniisip ko na itong breakout na to, baka false breakout lang, possible, or overshoot lang siya nitong range na to. It's possible na itong price will go back to this range kasi trinay niyang tumaas. Ginawa nangyari is nagkaroon tayo ng breakdown here in this candle, di ba? Then, we were trying to push back up pero wala pa. Nagko-consolidate pa tayo beneath it. Whereas sa Bitcoin and sa Ethereum, we did break above, tapos doon tayo nagko-conso. Ito talaga, we're consolidating beneath it. So what could happen from here is 50-50 pa. We might break above it, then similar to Bitcoin or Ethereum, we start holding above that, then we'll see what happens. Or, pwede rin from here, from this consolidation, we actually break down. We break below 358, then yun na, medyo mas delikado. From there, we could break down, break below this level of support here, then possibly try to retest tong 211 na area. Although I do realize na may mga minor supports along the way, no? So, hindi ko sinasabi na if ever ganun man, it's gonna be a straight line. I'm just saying it increases the probability na if that happens, we might see a deeper retracement, possibly all the way back down to 211. Okay? Now, let's take a look at everyone's favorite, SLP. So, SLP, unfortunately, patuloy pa rin yung downtrend natin, no? We seem to have found the support dito sa, what's this? 0.080 na area. Okay? 0.08 na lang. Okay? 0.08 na area. We found the support dito sa 0.08 na area. We tried to break above tong previous level of resistance natin. So, we drew this in. Kita na natin to from last week's review. Last week's recap, no? We tried to break above it. Ayaw. Bumalik tayo dito sa support. So, we could possibly just form a range here for now. Maybe. Let's see what happens. But if we break below support, then I think we revisit yung all-time lows at 61, no? 0.061 right there. Kasi dito, we tried to break below it. It held, pushed up, di ba? So ngayon, nag-revisit na naman tayo ng support. Let's see what happens. If we break below this area, then I think medyo inevitable na ma-revisit natin tong lows na to. So again, we want to see a structural shift. So I want to see at least a break above maybe this high. Kasi dito na-try na natin eh. Diba? A break above here, hindi super convincing. But a break above here maybe sa mga 0.10, 0.11 na area would be clearer na baka we're trying to form some type of reversal to try and push. And if so, pag ganon, we want to see na kung mag-pullback man dito sa 0.09 na area, mag-hold na to. Then from there, use that as a support to possibly push higher, and so on and so forth. But right now, SLP is still looking quite bearish. And even with the possibility of a reversal, it doesn't exactly take away from the bearishness of it all altogether. Okay, medyo alanganin pa rin, period. Okay? Paano mo masasabi na talagang hindi na alanganin? If we can actually, from here, break above this level or this level, pag ganon, medyo kailangan mo na i-reconsider yung bearish view mo. You need to start thinking na, okay, teka, may nagbabago na talaga. Yung reversal mukhang may legs. So, pag ganon, you need to start considering na, okay, baka nga magsimula na tumaas na to ulit. Of course, hindi naman natin hawak yung market. Kahit na sabihin natin may ganun tayong plano, it doesn't mean na kailangan sundan siya ng market. So, as always, ingat-ingat pa rin. Okay, and then the last thing that we'll look at today will be STEP. So, itong STEP, this part to ng Solana in a sense. So, nag-start tayo all the way up here, no? So, we opened here. So, since maikli lang yung chart, we'll start from the beginning. We opened here, we pushed up, then we collapsed. After natin mag-collapse, ano yung nangyari? We essentially formed this one really large na rounded bottom right here. Okay? So, essentially, from there, nagkaroon tayo ng malaking cup and handle pattern, no? Then, we broke out from it. Diba? We broke out. Diba yan? Broke out. Came back, retested tong tong high. Tapos yun yung nag-a-act as support ngayon. So parang nangyari, ito ngayon, tong malaking area na to, 0.77 to 0.145, ay 1.45 yung current range niya. Medyo malaki, medyo volatile, no? So, yan yung nagiging current range niya. Ano yung ayaw nating makita if bullish tayo nitong step? Okay? Ang ayaw nating makita is ma-reclaim tong baba nung cup, at least tong 0.3875. Kasi ang problema ngayon, kapag kunwari sasabihin mo lang, hindi, ayaw ko makita mag-break sa 0.77 dahil ang volatile nga niya, dahil ang wide nung range, ang hirap tansyahin na talagang, okay, sige, ito na, pwede na itong i-consider as a strong support or as a strong resistance, and then from there, make my decisions. Mas mahirap, no? Because of it. You can drill down to lower time frames. We won't do it here, but you can drill down to lower time frames to refine your decision-making process. But as is, medyo mas mahirap, no? Pag dito lang sa daily time frame. So again, my invalidation would be kapag ma-break tong bottom ng cup around ito, 0.3875 na level. But it's looking bullish pa rin overall just because of the structure. I mean, you came from this, you carved a low, high, low, di ba? High, baka ito yung nagka-carve din lang siya ng low. Hindi natin alam mahirap tansyahin. Okay, mahirap talaga tansyahin. But if you ask me, it's looking more bullish than actually bearish. But kumbaga anong klaseng more ranging, I guess. Bullish ranging, I think is the better term for this. Kasi yun nga, yung sa current structure niya, it does look like it's gonna try to push higher from here, but mahirap timingan kung ano yung possible na exact entry, exact exit, and so on and so forth. Okay? So again, guys, I do apologize for the background noise. Unfortunately, wala akong magawa about it other than to try and talk louder sa mic, to try and drown out yung background noise, no? As always, maraming salamat po sa panonood. I really appreciate it. Every little bit helps. Good luck and happy trading.